Hello everybody and welcome to this very special live stream on what I can say is after a very long and exciting day yesterday for the whole team and hopefully all of you at home. I am your host Mod Sarnie and I'm joined by the wonderful Mod Rice. How you doing, Rice?
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm doing pretty good, I think. I'm a little bit tired. It's been a long couple of days, but definitely worth it. It's been a blast seeing everybody finally get their hands on all the stuff that we've been working on. Yeah, it's just great. It's a really special feeling to see people playing something that I've worked on for the first time.
Yeah, and I was going to say, one of your first pieces of content ever. What an amazing thing to be chucked into. How's that been for you overall?
I mean, I can't complain. It's such a unique opportunity, and like, I've been given all of the support I needed, all of the help I needed, but I've been given sort of freedom also to do whatever I felt was right. So yeah, I love the video game, and the fact that the video game that I love now has stuff that I've contributed to in it, you know, there's no price can be put on that.
It's not even a little bit of contribution.
It's pretty big actually. A little bigger than we initially intended, but that's a good thing.
I think so. So yeah, for anyone that hasn't clocked, for what it's worth, I'm going to stress this at the start of the stream. This is quite a new setup for us in terms of like cameras being
I don't know where I'm looking.
All sides. Most of the like stuff we've done online, especially since I've been here through COVID, you know, using the glories of the internet. But now we're in the studio. We're going to try and do some more of these. I don't know what camera I'm looking into. This one. Excellent. There's like 4 cameras around. This is all new and exciting. 5 cameras around. There you go. So yeah, now I'm on this one and this one. There you go. You can see there's a lot of cameras around. So yeah, essentially, Varlamore came out yesterday. If you weren't aware, The Shining Kingdom and Part 1, which is a massive new area. There's so much to do in it. And not just in terms of the content we've spoken about, but there is definitely a ton of unexplored and extra little goodies I think the players can find. So if you haven't been there yet, go and do it. Go do Children of the Sun in Varrock. It's a nice, easy quest to ease you into to get into Varlamore. And then you can hop on a Quetzal and head over to the Shining Kingdom itself, which, I mean, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Let's start off with that. I mean, amazing.
The art team never miss.
They never miss. And the fact they had this whole area to do and still came out the gate swinging. So I'm very excited to see what they do with the next part of the expansions. So yeah, we're going to do something a little bit different. We were going to do a normal Q&A, but we decided, how about instead? Because we want to see, there's a lot of things to go through in terms of feedback. There's so much content that we wanted to take a bit of extra time to comb through your feedback so we can go in and properly address everything you've been saying. So instead, we are going to do a bit of a Q&A, but if Modru, you want to bring up this on screen, what's on my center screen,
yes, you can.
we are going to be doing a little playthrough of one of the pieces of content in Varlamore, Perilous Moons, and obviously the wonderful Mod Rice is one of the mods that worked on it. So yeah, this is the content.
Yeah, I mean, and you can see here a little bit of spoilers. You know, there's been time nobody's really figured out. I present to you the best in slot gear for Perilous Moons. You have the Sunfire fanatic armour, the Varrock's flail, the dragon gloves, the guardian boots, and the legendary obby cape. Nobody knew, but there's special checks for every single piece of gear. When you go into a boss, it sees that, and it just sort of cowers in fear. And you do like 300,000 damage.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
It sees the drip, and it's an instant KO essentially for all the bosses. So, you know, bring your best drip, basically. That's what you want to do. So we're going to be doing that. You can come and join us on World 521 and join along with the fun. We don't know how long we're going to go for, but we'll see how it goes. You know, hopefully we can do at least one successful run.
Hoping.
But yeah, before we get into that, let's go through some things that I've got to read out in the script. So I think, Modra, did you pull up where you can start, where you can go to Varlamore? Excellent. So yeah, for anyone that hasn't done Children of the Sun and started Varlamore yet, after you complete that quest, this is where you can find one of the glorious national birds of Varlamore, the Quetzal. You can hop on that and head over to the glorious region itself. So yeah, make sure you do that and head on over. This will be the only way you can get to Varlamore for the first time. There are plenty of other transport methods you can use after, but this is the only one you can use to start with. It is in the north, the east gate of Varrock, so just outside, by some lovely trees. It's a nice little nest set up. It's very cute, very cute. And also, we've worked with some incredible creators to bring you a taste of life on Varlamore. And as you can see, this is a wonderful brochure made by the amazing Gentle Tractor that we partnered with before, and had a little preview on part 2 at the summit. He came in specially for us, which was very, very lovely of him. So yeah, check this out. It's fantastically well done. Like, it's so good. It's just so good looking.
It is.
Like,
I was blown away. It's like one of those theme park things, but it's in like an old schooly style. I love it.
It looks clickable as well. Like crazy clickable. Like I want to just like spam my clicks on it. There you go. Yeah. I don't know if Stream heard that, but Modrid did say that the Gentle Tractor is goated. So there you go. And not only that, we worked with the amazingly talented Falco AJ to create this fantastic cinematic. So, if that didn't get you hyped, it was a fantastic trailer, and I remember seeing the early drafts and getting super hyped, so seeing it fully fleshed out is insane. So again, big thank you to Falco for that amazing trailer. How'd you feel about it?
I loved it. I remember seeing it for the first time and just being blown away. Like, it's so easy to lose track of what you're working on because, you know, for so many months we've just been working on making the content as good as possible, one little piece at a time, and then someone takes a trailer like that and just presents it in front of you. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm working on like a bigger thing, and yeah, that's just fantastic.
Exactly. I couldn't put it better myself. You know, couldn't put it better myself. All right, before we get into the goodness of the content, let's go through some announcements. So, of course, Varlamore. Varlamore Part 1 is out now. You can explore Old School's shiny new region packed with fresh quests, skilling methods, PVM counters, and so much more. Even if you're not around, honestly, to do any of the content, just go and have a wander. There's some really nice little bits in there. I'd highly recommend going to the western region of the savannah. There's some nice NPCs you'll be familiar with, but not with their new redesign. So it's that's what I'll just leave it at that. And !trailer, if you want to watch the trailer again, or you want to share it with some friends, you can tune into the cinematic trailer with that command. And not only did we partner with Gentle Tractor and Falco, but the wonderful Jeporite, the Northern UIMs,
that guy.
Yeah, you know, with his fantastic series. If you haven't checked that out, go and check it out. But before that, !video, you can see what's happening in Varlamore. Jeporite, even though he can't cross over to Varlamore, he's had plenty of rumours, so he's giving us a lowdown on what you can do there.
Can I just say as well, his read, he nailed the pronunciation. The dual Quetzal Whistle.
I know.
There are people in this office who have looked at that name for like 5 months and still can't say it. It's just the Big Macs.
I mean, the amount of time I came to you when I was doing the audio reading, and I still struggle today. So, you know, go and check it out. It's a fantastic video, and let you know all you need to know. And then finally, Poll 81. Poll 81 closes tomorrow, so make sure to have your say by then. You can check out the blog for the set of proposals aimed at reducing a common frustrations with the mage training arena. Something we've seen spoken about a lot, especially after the most recent league. So what better time to address it than now? So go and vote if you haven't already. Let us know what you want in game. Okay, that is it. I think we can move on to the actual reason why we're here, this Perilous Moons playthrough. So I'm just going to read through some more script stuff and then we can jump in. I do want to say, recently we have hotfixed something. So the chance of getting relevant items from Hunter Rumours will be increased for various creatures, meaning the Rumours won't take as long. Most creatures will see an improvement. So hopefully that will work. We'll still keep an eye on it and make tweaks adjustingly. But, you know, we'll start here and go forward with that. I also want to say before this, we are going to have a big meeting tomorrow to talk about everything Varlamore. So you can expect to hear more from us soon. Chat's already enjoying that, so good start, I think. Cool. Okay, so if you didn't know what Perilous Moons was, awaiting you in Varlamore, you can travel beneath the surface of Camtorum to the Perilous Moons dungeon, which holds 3 deadly demi-bosses, and play through this for mid-level combat. That's what it's aimed at. Heavily inspired by their iconic Barrows brothers. So I think we're going to try and defeat them and get some exciting loot, hopefully, along with all these lovely people. I already see a Quetzal pet, so GG to whoever got that. Since this quest PVM content is aimed at mid-level players, we recommend tackling the dungeons with a combat level of 75 or more. The most exciting thing, however, is that you can take on the bosses at the same time with other players without them affecting your loot potential. So essentially each player will have their own boss health, but the boss will attack you all simultaneously. So you might find when you come into an encounter with a boss, there's already attacks flying, so you want to be quick on your toes as you enter en masse. And we've also gathered up some questions, so we'll be running through the Perilous Moons dungeon as well as answering like several questions about different content in Varlamore. But as I say, we will be coming back soon with some more information and some changes probably, I imagine, over the next week or two.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I feel like we should get us started. I think Rice is probably going to take the lead, and I'm going to follow my
I'll do my best.
Semi-newbie setup, I think. Probably going to make a fool of myself, but you know, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, well, you know, with the lack of practice I've had in recent days, just sat fixing things, we'll see how I do. But yeah, I think we're going to go get some supplies to start with, because if you've got a good fishing level and you've got a good cooking level, you can sustain yourself entirely within this dungeon. You don't even need to buy anything off the GE. If you haven't played the cooking minigame, sorry, the fishing mini, can you tell I'm tired? The fishing minigame yet, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite parts of the dungeon, actually. You know, whatever the boss is, that's pretty cool, I guess. But these fish, I mean, come on, look at it.
It looks great.
So,
the dungeon itself looks fantastic as well. Like, just feels good running through, you know. I will say before we dive into anything else, there's one thing I missed out on the script. But one worthy noting thing, we did deploy a hotfix earlier today to Soul Heredict, meaning his Shield Slam and Spear Strike extend further when used. But don't worry, if you've already got completions and got yourself the Quiver, we're not removing them. We just wanted to make that clear. So yeah, let's just crack on. Let's just crack on.
So much focus. I can't talk at the same time.
What was the? I tell you what, I can prompt you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know that this fishing minigame might have been inspired by a
little bit
by another game. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. Any Jack and Daxter enjoyers out there? Hasn't been around for a long time, but great game. And one of the first things you do in that game is you hang over a bridge with a little net and you try and catch some fish. And I was like, you know what? I can do this in old school RuneScape. Yeah, I've got a full inventory of fish. How are you? Okay, we'll wait for you.
Listen,
Sarnie.
yeah, I was script reading. I'm also very tired, but you know, I'm not going to blame my skills on me being tired for what it's worth. My skills are weak, and you'll see that as we go through the stream. So, but I'm gonna have a good time regardless.
By the way, I am terrified of seeing this many people in one room. I don't know what is going to happen to the bosses. I really hope it doesn't have a meltdown.
Yeah, I don't know if we've had this many players in one dungeon yet. Maybe we have. I don't know. I don't know how many players are actually here. But we will see. Am I doing well, Rice? Probably not.
I think so. Yeah. You're catching the fish.
I'm catching the fish slowly. At least the cooking time is
It's really quick. Yeah.
really quick. So that's the benefit of this this dungeon.
Yeah, and the first invent is definitely the one that takes longest because it doesn't really take a full inventory of food to kill any of the bosses. So you can just sort of resupply a few at a time.
Exactly. But we want that. We want that extra XP as well. You know. Yeah. Do we want to get any pots, or are we just going straight in with the?
You know what? That's a good point. Sorry, guys, you're gonna have to wait a little longer. Let's get some pots.
Yeah. So for what it's worth, I'm pretty sure Rice already touched on it, but just to make sure everybody knows, you can be very self-sufficient in this dungeon. You don't have to leave. The gear, the items you required don't leave with you, like all the fish and the potions you make, but you don't need to. You can just come back here, resupply when you're ready, and take on the bosses in any order you really want. So.
Make some moonlight potions, and we are good to go.
Oh yeah?
I should set up some quick prayers. I'm on a fresh JMod account.
Fresh JMod, oh yeah.
Why am I setting that up? There we go.
There we go. Did you catch your moonlight? I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you want to come? Yeah, wrong way.
Where am I going?
You're going right. South.
Yeah, I was going to say. There you go.
There you go.
I don't need the potions. You know what? I don't need the potions. I'm going to take the gear in.
All right, everyone at the same time. No one going early.
Yeah, no one going early. Sync up.
Right, you ready?
I've got to remember how to do this now.
3, 2, suckers, I'm going in. Oh, wait, no, I got a prompt. Okay, oh, this is one of my favorite phases. I love this.
I remember what I'm doing now. Okay. We're going there. So hopefully, we're not going to sort of talk too much about how to do it. We want you to sort of maybe watch and take a little bit of inspiration. But where's the boss at?
Oh my god!
There's so many people. I can't see the boss.
Oh my god! Well, this is going to be a problem.
Yeah, it's all right. I've already damaged the boss a little bit, so it's
Well, the good thing is that it automatically sort of takes damage as the fight goes on. So, also retaliate. That guy's a genius.
Yeah, that guy. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm
doing
quickly
damage.
Dying.
Oh my god. Oh god.
I'm already done. I'm already gone.
All right. See you later, Sarnie. I'll talk a little bit about the boss. So a lot of the bosses were aimed at teaching mechanics that people encounter elsewhere in the game. Blue Moon and Blood especially. But Eclipse was sort of like a pet project. I mean, obviously this has some stuff in common with Inferno Wall, but you know, not a tremendous amount. Yeah, the Eclipse was the one where I tried to sort of like warps. The Eclipse was the one where I tried to sort of like try some new stuff. And that's where the sort of facing attack came. I realized we don't really have that many things. We have some quest bosses where you have to face the right way, but we don't use that mechanic a ton. Let's give that a go. And hopefully people are finding it fun. Really appreciate any feedback that people may have on, you know, whether they want to see more of this or not. Same thing with the skilling aspect, like resupplying within the dungeon, trying to integrate skilling into the combat loop a little bit more, because that's sort of the promise that we make on Tutorial Island. We say like, oh, you're going to chop trees and make fires and cook food, and then you're going to fight enemies, and then you're going to do, and you don't really do that. You just go back to your bank and get your stuff, which is fine. It's a fine way to play the game, but maybe in some other areas we can do stuff like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
exactly.
I think I'm almost done.
I was going to say, don't wait around for me. I'm clearly doing my own run
Here I go.
by myself.
All right, I'm out. Peace.
That's it.
Good stuff. Tea boys.
Whoa,
look at those tea drinkers.
Get that brew. Okay, so you know what? Should we answer some questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're going to the next. Well, you're going to the next area, and while I fish. Are there any plans for an achievement diary for this region, Rice?
So I think it makes sense, right? It is a new region. We do have achievement diaries for existing regions. I think at some point, someone is going to want to make an achievement diary for it. The question is, you know, do we do that now instead of making stuff like the agility course, or do we leave it for later batches? I think it'd be better to do it when the region is fully fleshed out. So in my opinion, we should, you know, wait until batch 3, maybe even post batch 3, make sure that the content is good, and then we can give you some achievement diaries to get you to, engage with that content in different ways. But yes, the answer is most definitely at some point you will be getting it.
Yeah, I think it would feel so weird, right, coming into an area and doing, let's just say, X amount and then finding out, oh, actually, I've got to come back here when the content releases and do a whole other lot of achievements when we are ready to when Varlamore is in its full, then we can just go ahead and give you everything that you want. So yeah, all right, awesome. With all these new items being added, is bank space going to be increased? We haven't discussed it. It will probably come up in tomorrow's meeting, I imagine, but maybe potentially a little boost. But, you know, if you want more bank space, you can just buy more bank space. So there is that option.
Yep. Literally just GP, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not hard. Just alch some stuff.
Alch some stuff. You'll be fine. You'll be there in no time. All right. Love the Varlamore quest.
Sorry, can I just say?
Oh, go for it.
Right gang.
Right gang.
You know, whatever, going left. Imagine going left on this phase.
Right gang.
Right gang.
Right gang is correct. I'm a right gang. I'm a right gang member.
It's the right one.
It is
because it's the right one.
It is because it's the right one. Oh, the shield time. Yeah, what about quests, Rice? Have we got any more quests planned for Varlamore?
Definitely. I mean, it's so nice to see that people have resonated with the quests we've put out so far. And the plan is definitely to give you more of them because you want more of them. And we like to make them and we like to deliver them. So yes, the answer is absolutely yes. And not only that, but we're not just doing quests with Varlamore. While Gothic Sleeps is on its way, we're hard at work on making it fun and nostalgic, but up to scratch with the polish that we expect of modern quests. So yeah, look forward to that.
Yes, you can indeed. It's going to be good stuff. I know I saw a lot of comments about one quest in particular being very well received. I think the plan is, I know I saw some questions about like, oh, the quest being unpolled and stuff, which I feel like a lot of players were happy about these, you know, a few more surprises, which is nice to see. I will say, for anything significant, we will always be polling the rewards, etc. Like anything that's going to change the game, no matter big or small, we will be polling that. It's for the quests themselves, however. We might try and chuck some extra ones in there. I imagine for our next poll that's Varlamore related, we're going to have a general question about more quests in Varlamore full stop. So if that's something you want to see, make sure to vote on that when it comes out. Oh, misclick there. This is, you know what, streamers. This is hard work. You know, oh, behind the orb. I'm glad my view isn't being watched. This is, oh no, okay. This is going to go so bad.
Shall I continue with some other questions?
Yeah, you can continue with some other questions. Yeah,
let's
why
do
not?
it.
Why not?
So,
while I'm orbing.
how will the Perilous Moons bosses work with group prestige? So, because these are effectively solo bosses that you can just do with the gang, then it doesn't really count as being helped if there are many people. In fact, as you can see here, when you've got 600 people in the arena, it's not particularly helpful. Yeah, so it won't affect your prestige at all. In a similar vein, if you're an Iron and you want to do with the content with other Irons or you want to do it with mains, you can still do the content. It's all individually tracked for everyone. So yeah, that's that.
Indeed, okay. I think after this special, I think we're gonna be clearing my first boss.
Good to see some people have figured out this phase. There is a very tight window to step back to avoid all damage, or you can step back early and take slightly less damage. It's a pretty fun attack once you get it down. Oh god, where am I going? Okay, yeah, I saw the circle for like half a millisecond.
Okay, I think I only need one more bit of damage and then we're good.
Good. Next one, is the player limit for Perilous Moons going to return? Well, congrats.
Thank you.
Given what you're seeing right now, this is sort of the initial motivation we had for maybe introducing a limit to the amount of players, is that, oh, that's so fun, seeing everyone bounce around. That's, man, makes you want to leave the player limit off. But yeah, you can see the boss is like flickering out of existence because people are walking over it and stuff like that. probably makes sense to introduce some sort of cap. But if it does come back, it will be a high number. You will be able to do this with, plenty of people, more so than you'd usually run into. So, yeah, it shouldn't stop you from doing your full runs.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. I'm having a great time though, even though I died so quick. I'm having a great time.
That's what it's about. You learn by dying. Sometimes you die by not being able to see the boss and clicking through it and taking 16 damage because you stepped out of the safety circle.
But we learn. Right, I'm gonna go back and get some fish, I think.
Good stuff. I'm going to open the chest.
Oh, first bit of loot.
Oh,
first bit of
there's a queue.
No. Get in line. No, you can't be doing that. Get in line.
I want an orderly queue in like the next 5 minutes.
Or else. Oh, look at that.
Oh, well done.
I love our player base.
Done. That is a truly British queue.
Honestly,
Good
I'm so
job,
proud.
You guys.
All right, while you're doing that, Rice, while you're waiting in line, you want to get some more questions up.
Why doesn't Perilous Moons have a pet? Oh boy. So the reason for this is that we were trying to follow the formula of Barrows. Barrows has remained like a semi-profitable piece of content for a really long time. And it's managed to do that largely because it's managed to avoid the attention of high-level players. Judging by the people in full Justian scythes that I see around me, that has not been successful. High-level players are also enjoying this content. So there is a discussion to be had about whether we do introduce a pet. I personally think that it should be tied to some sort of challenge mode, so that means we might have to wait. But like the people who are going to be hunting the pet here are high-level players, so I'd want to introduce some sort of like, maybe the friendly NPC that you meet during the quest stops providing you as much protection, and the fight becomes very, very hard, and that gives you a role at the pet. That's something that I can see in the future. So yeah, definitely something we'll be discussing as we go forwards.
Yeah, definitely will. I think it's on the cards. I know I can see people in chat, and I've seen for a long time that Barrow's pet is wanted. I'm not gonna. I don't think we're gonna do a Barrow's pet at this point. I can't.
Yeah.
I
Just
can't
gonna call out a comment in chat there. Fight all three at once. If I find a way. I've been thinking about it, but it is a tough challenge to not make it like annoying and confusing. Shall I continue?
Yeah, go for it.
Any chance on the Moons of Peril armor sets being storable in the POH, like the Sunfire Fanatic set, or anywhere else in Varlamore? So there is currently a stash unit for the Blue Moon set. So if you get that, you can store it there. If you're a UIM, that should make you happy. But yeah, there are no plans to make it POH storable. We may add stashes in the future that allow you to store the armor sets away. That's where we're at right now. Do make your feedback heard though. If somebody feels there's a really good reason why it should be storable in the POH, by all means, let us know.
Yes, indeed. We want to hear all your feedback. Just because we're having this meeting tomorrow does not mean we're going to stop with the feedback for Varlamore as a whole.
I'm going to sneak ahead. I'm sorry. I skipped the queue. So,
whoa.
What? No, I was always here. Sunkist Bones. Whoa! 72 water rocks. Do you know how much crafting XP that is?
That's a lot of crafting right there. Right side. Right side it is.
Yes, right side. Good stuff.
Always right side.
Okay. I'm going back to the Eclipse. I'll resupply on fish and continue.
Yes, I think that's a good shout. Druid, you know what? Throw out my gameplay. You know what? Why not? I'm already in there. I'm going to see if I can just tank those hits. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. We don't need...
Shall I continue with
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just going to... You know what? There is an AFK way to do this. You can just sit here and... So, you can just do that. Let's see. Why is the Quiver so small? Can we make it bigger or more epic? We've seen this feedback. People want it to look slightly different. Something we can look into. We'll be discussing it. But these things do take time. Varlamore was not made in a day. We'll be looking to continue taking your feedback.
I'd be very impressed if it was made in a day.
Definitely. Now that you can teleport to Civitas Illa Fortis and also add it to the Portal Nexus, there's now 31 available teleports to choose, but only 30 slots to use on the max Portal Nexus. Are you aware of this? We definitely are now, because I just read the question. It's possible that someone else in the team is already looking into it. I'm one small part. of the machine that made this great area expansion, we'll definitely be discussing it, and we'll definitely be looking to implement it if it looks like a change that people want and one that we can make happen.
I will say, I have seen like some messages in from some other JMods, but I think we are potentially going to look into the charged version anyway of the Quiver, making it a bit more grandiose. So, or the Max Cape variant, I can't remember which one I saw, but I think there are already discussions happening. So, yeah, just thought I'd let you know.
Okay, everybody ready for the Eclipse boss? Other than
oh, okay. You don't have to call me out like that, bro.
We're going in. Let's see. Oh, this attack is hard to do while reading questions. Did the Glaive of Ralos name get changed to Tonalztic of Ralos? That is correct. You may be wondering why. Turns out, that thing, it's not a glaive.
Not a glaive.
A glaive is a big two-handed polearm. And it was, yeah, it's just not a glaive. So we went to our resident lore master and we asked what could this be called. Our resident lore master made up a name, and now that is what it's called. There you go. That's the answer.
There you go. Okay, we've done the second boss. I'm getting there, guys. I'm gonna be doing some more of this evening, probably. Honestly, on my own account. I've thoroughly enjoyed testing Perilous Moons so far.
Hell yeah.
All right, what question are we on?
Why is the death cost so high?
Why is the death cost so high? All right, I need to roll down to here. Okay, cool. All right, why is the death cost so high, Mod Rice?
Well, the Colosseum is not for babies, and it is a risky piece of content. Despite the fact that most people are going for the Quiver right now, eventually people are going to get the hang of it. Our players are just too cracked at this game. They will eventually be really good at it, and they will grind the content. And when they do, we want them to be evaluating risk-reward. When they see a juicy reward, we don't want them to just mindlessly click through it. We want them to think like, okay, I'm going to pay 500k if I die here, and if I cash out, I'm getting 800k. That's a net 1.3 mil. So we want them to be making those sorts of choices. Now, if it does feel like it's too high, again, we'll look at it. We're always listening to feedback. We always want to know what you are interested in seeing next. So, yeah, we are listening. My personal opinion, though, if you could do the Colosseum, you can afford 500k a death.
Yeah, I think you can. That's not to say we're not going to discuss the death fees.
Definitely.
I'm definitely not going to try and promise any of you that they will be decreased or decreased by a lot. But we will be talking about it tomorrow. Like I say, there's going to be a lot of discussion tomorrow about a lot of the content, because there is a lot of it, and it needs to be discussed within the team. So again, just look forward to hearing from us very soon about a lot of things, I imagine.
Yeah, so just because that is my opinion does not mean it is final. We have a big team and a great team, and if they disagree with me, they're probably right. Should we go next?
Yeah, why not? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, nice. I'm having fun. It's a bit of a struggle getting. I feel like, people are watching me get the mechanics wrong. I'm like, this is my content. I can't be doing that. But I'm trying to read at the same time. It's hard. Will the ornament kit from TOA work with the new Quiver? No, it's an ornament kit for the assembler. It works for the assembler. Yeah, that's it. That's the answer.
Yeah, I think that's pretty straightforward.
I'm sure we'll get ornament kits for even more challenging. If you can imagine more challenging content in the future, there will be ornament kits to attach to your Quiver for when we do that.
Yes, that'd be wicked. That'd be wicked. All right, let me cook some fish. I'm gonna make some pots, and then we're gonna go to my final one. If I get something good on my JMod account and not my actual account, I'm gonna be really sad. Really sad. Let's just drop some fish for a minute. How have you found it though, Rice? Generally, the reaction and the feedback. And again, you were in your first update call yesterday. How was that?
I'm just happy that seeing people play this stuff, guys. Seriously, there's nothing like it. Now I just walked into two tornadoes. Okay, everything's falling apart. There's nothing quite like it. I do genuinely love the video game, and I love the people that play it for playing it, and seeing people play it on stuff that I've worked like it.
Yeah, I will say, as someone who initially game jammed Scurrius,
Yeah.
working on so many projects is one thing, but working on a project that
It gets made.
then gets made and seeing it go into the game is insanely good. It's a really good feeling. So I'm glad. I think, you know what, I want to give a big shout out to the team actually, because
For
like
sure.
this was such a ginormous effort, and across the whole board the team just pulled out all the stops, like left, right and centre. Like you can tell from like every member of the team that worked on this did a fantastic job, and like I can't stress that enough. Such a big team effort. Like I think that was stressed yesterday in our calls and our little mini celebration we had after, which was really lovely. So yeah, I can't say much more really. Like
Yeah,
again,
we all of this content was seen by the whole team. We discussed it. We went back and forth on it. Everybody contributed. That's the thing that you don't realize, right? You look at this and it's like there's been so many eyes on this, and everyone's so helpful and supportive. It's great. It's honestly great. Love it.
yeah, it's just been such a good vibing time. You know, yesterday seeing so many people in the office and just around and watching so many people. The sheet of beige I saw on the Twitch homepage from all the content creators doing Fortis yesterday was insane.
That's crazy.
I think I had 4 different multi-streams up at once. So what, 16 streams?
Yeah.
Just
Sounds
cycling
right.
back and forth between things. So yeah, it was. It's just been great, man. Like honestly, I can't stress
I'll
that.
say as well, like, you know, everything kind of went right. You know, no rollbacks and nothing in Perilous Moons. All of this like stuff where like there can be 60 people in the room fighting their own version of the boss. I was terrified that was going to break because we haven't really done it before, and we do have some great designers who have looked over the code and made sure that it was robust and stuff like that. There's always that fear that you've missed something, right? But no, it's just kind of worked out, and yeah, that's good.
I think the fact it was such a big update as well, and again, we didn't really have any big, in terms of game breaking bugs on issues, we didn't really have that many, which is like just gives props again to the team and how much amazing work they've done. So yeah, it's been insane. I don't want to get attacked by you. Someone's got a Jubbly pet and they're just
Oh, poor Jubbly.
poor Jubbly been left by itself. Oh
Wait, are we syncing up?
Oh wait, I'm going
Oh my
to the
god, we're
blood
going
moon.
to the same place.
Yeah, if you you nearly lapped me.
I think I might have. Alright, get ready. Lapped you with a Verax flail, mate.
I know. You got. I told
Ooh, that's a bad feeling.
Listen. You already said the drip. The drip matters more
The
than
drip does matter to them. To look at your drip and be like, okay, how dripped out is this guy? And if you're dripped out, the boss just gives up.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about that at all. Oh no, so I've come into the Jaguars. Oh no, this is not good. I need to get ready.
Pro tip for people who may be struggling: the audio is really helpful on this one. If you click as the Blood Moon audio or the Blood Rain audio finishes up, you pretty much always step back at the right time.
I was doing all right. with that bit actually. You know what? I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, good stuff.
I'm proud of myself.
Where am I going?
Thanks, Rice.
Shall we do some more questions?
I think so. I'm going to be a bit. I want to get my first lot of kills done, and then after that,
we'll
settled.
take a bit of
I want to prove I can do the content, you know, that I've been preaching about for for so long. But yeah, it's been fantastic, just all around. I think.
For sure.
I will say I did see a comment about Hunters Guild bugs from yesterday. Yes, that has been fixed. I'm happy to say that is fixed. We hotfixed it yesterday. Should be on the game update news post that says it was hotfixed. So Herbivore and I can't remember which Kebbit it was, but one of the Kebbits. I know some people were finding that it was a bit hard getting those drops, but that has been fixed alongside the changes we made recently. Hopefully you can see that has worked out. Come on, we got this. Ooh.
For sure. Yeah, so first question, I guess I'll ask you, Sarnie.
Go on.
Oh god, during the Jaguar phase, bro.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. All right, let's see how.
Okay, I've completed 7 Rumours. I don't have a Quetzal Whistle. Why is that?
You won't get a Quetzal Whistle at that amount of Rumours. You will get a Quetzal Whistle at 10 Rumours. I will say now, I believe in the video we did with Jeoparite, we gave him a little bit of wrong information. So that's on us. But yes, I can say that it's 10 Rumours you need to do for the whistle. And I've seen a lot of people talking about you know, not being able to track your Rumours. You can track them on the whistle, so something to keep in mind there. Have I done it? I've done it. There we go. Finally.
So you get the whistle quite fast, and it's great quality of life because you can, you know, actually, you don't need like NPC contact. You don't need to teleport back there. You can just right-click your whistle and check what you're on. So if you've logged out or whatever, definitely worth going for.
It won't
immediately.
It won't say. It won't say how many you have like hunted during that time to like a tracker on there. But that is definitely something we're going to be talking about. For those of you that. If you go upstairs in the Hunters Guild, there is an NPC up there. Talk to them. They will give you a blueprint. You'll get the whistle from that. So, yes. So hopefully, the Rumours are extremely too long. Yeah. I don't know if you were here at the start of the stream, but we did address. We made a hotfix to hopefully balance that out. So they shouldn't take as long now. We'll keep an eye on it, of course. But yeah, should be the case. Rope, yeah, the up rope. I like that.
Up rope?
Yeah, up rope. You got up a rope. You don't go upstairs. There's no stairs in there.
True.
No stairs going up in the guild. All right. Should we see what I get? Should we see what I get?
Yeah. If you can win the Pid Wars.
If I can win, yeah, that's true.
Oh, you don't.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
All my
You shouldn't have said
RNG.
anything. You shouldn't have said
All my
anything.
RNG is all gone now.
Yeah.
Tonight's going to be a mess. I'm going to get nothing tonight now.
Tragic.
There you go. All right. If you didn't believe you could you could get it first KC. There you go. I did it. Not rigged. I see some rigged. There's no rigged. I was hoping I wouldn't get anything because I don't want to spend my.
Guys, I am legally not allowed to tell you whether Sarnie rigs things or not. He made me sign a contract. I can't tell you. Are you understanding me? I cannot tell you. Hope that's clear.
Very clear. Very clear. We'll have words after. It's fine. Yeah, I think then we should move on to some more Hunter Guild questions. Because I'm so gutted that's not on my main. I'm so gutted that's not on my main.
Unfortunate, pal.
All right, and it doesn't even go into the community either. It doesn't even go into the economy.
Do you want to do a quick thing here?
Go on.
Use that item.
This one?
Yeah, no, zoom out.
Oh,
you want to use it on the NPC in this room.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Get some dialogue there.
Oh.
Shall I ask a question while you're zooming
go on.
through that?
Okay. I'm gonna.
Some of these rumours seem to be taking forever. Actually, you kind of addressed this already. Oh, are we gambling?
Oh, I think we might be gambling. It was just processing. I suppose I could allow another chance to obtain a piece of equipment, but it won't be guaranteed. Interesting. Should we gamble? Chat? Is that what we should do,
or no?
Players? I don't want to call chat anymore. You're not chat. You're players. You're real people. Yeah. I did the one thing I hate. We can get there we go. So if you didn't think Perilous Moons was already popping off.
So for all you cloggers out there, clogging up the economy, don't sell your stuff on the G. Bring it here. You'll get your clog done sooner.
Always risk it. Here we go. Yeah, that sounds good. Are you certain? You could end up with nothing. We want to stress this. Could end up with nothing. Yeah, of course we do. Oh.
Yo, you have no idea
Wait, what?
how rare that is. You have no idea how rare that is.
I just got the same piece.
Yeah, you keep space barring. That's wild.
Okay.
Again, I am legally not allowed to say whether Mod Sarnie rigs things.
I really wish we had now. That's so good. That's so good. Yeah, for what it's worth, I didn't even know that could happen. So of course we're gonna go again.
Go again.
I don't want the same thing.
Oh, if you do it again.
Okay, there we go.
Wow.
All right, there we go. God.
You do it again?
Maybe I've got J mods.
Maybe you've got J mod
privileges on.
Maybe it's because you do. Maybe it is rigged.
Maybe it is rigged. Yeah. It might be rigged.
Moment of panic.
The contract's over. The contract's busted. Apparently it's rigged. All right, we'll do it again. And see if it's rigged. Okay, here we go. Yes, I kind of want it to be destroyed now. Okay, it's rigged. I think it's rigged. I think it's rigged.
It's not rare, guys. Oh, what a shame.
Okay, it's not rigged. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. At least I know though that this isn't my actual RNG. and this is just JMod luck. So
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
main, hopefully, can do the same thing. How rare should it be?
I don't want to give exact numbers yet.
You can go on a scale. I feel like.
It's about as rare as killing one boss and getting an item for it. So it's like an extra boss that you just killed.
Okay, there you go. There you go. I love when stuff like this happens live, man. It's so good. It just
Yeah.
Right, where are we at in the questions? I feel like now I've been exposed. I feel like we should.
Yeah, we sort of addressed the rumours taking a long time. That's been, yeah. Is there a reason Tier 3 rumours, expert ones, are giving Tier 2 loot sacks? I think the sacks are currently called Basic 1, 2... Yeah, Basic, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. So it doesn't go 1, 2, 3, 4 like the Masters do. It goes Basic 1, 2, 3. Which, you know, if you feel really passionately about, let us know. We can look to change it.
Yeah, so basic sacks you will get from basic tier. Tier 1 you'll get from adept. Tier 2 you'll get from expert, and tier 3 you'll get from master. So if you are receiving a tier 2 one at expert, that is correct. If it's not intuitive enough, yes, please let us know. We aren't against changing the name just so it makes sense. So yeah, I don't think it's a hot fixable thing though. I think we'd have to cold fix it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So hence why we won't be able to do it today or tomorrow, because it is cold fixable. So we'll probably be with the next game update if we do that. So just...
Yeah, I'm sure you guys, Twitch chat notoriously the smartest people on the planet. I'm sure you guys will manage for another couple days with basic 1, 2, 3. Any chance you can add a tracking system for hunter contracts? I keep forgetting what my task was. Wow. Do we have something for you? We have whistles, which you can right-click to do exactly that.
Yeah. So go and do 10 rumours. You will have to remember those 10 rumours. But once you have a whistle, there is a right-click op on there to track what task you was. What I was saying at the start of the stream as well, it won't track how many things you've killed on that current task. We might maybe introduce that at some point, but yeah, it's 10 rumours, go and get the whistle, and then you can track what task you are on, not the number. So just to clarify. Cool. All right. I think that's good for that question.
Yeah.
I didn't expect us to get through so many questions. Honestly,
Yeah, rapid fire.
Just enjoying them. You've been smashing it. Honestly, I've been.
Thank you,
I've been
thank you.
away,
Yeah.
spending my JMod luck.
Can we get some, just while we're sat here doing nothing, can we get just your favourite emote? Just spam your favourite
Yeah,
emote
go on.
for the chat.
Give us some flex. Give us some flex. Guys, come on. We already see two Quetzal pets. There we go.
Damn.
Someone's rocking out at the back. Here we go.
Hell yeah.
I was like, who's this guy? I was like,
The
oh no,
spin
it's
emote,
right.
respect.
The spin emote is on there. There's.
Shall we do more questions?
I think so.
Yeah.
While we're chilling out. All right. Where is the NPC that could train the immature Tecu Salamanders? I can't find it.
There is a reason you can't find it, and that is that it does not exist. You can't really train a Tecu Salamander to suddenly be mature. They're either young or they are old. So when you're catching them, there is a small chance that you will get a mature Tecu Salamander that you can actually use in combat. This gives them extra value on places like the GE, and it also means that ragging the wildy with them going to be more expensive. So not going to happen as often.
Yes.
With Tecu Salamanders specifically.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there's no NPC anymore. We made that change. You will just need to get lucky and get a mature one. Are they called mature? Is that the correct
I
word?
think so, yeah. Or it might just be Tecu Salamanders. I see here somebody saying that they don't age confirmed. Actually, they do age. In 2072, they will transform. All of the immature Tecus in the game will transform into mature Tecu. So, make sure to stockpile those. Make sure to.
Is there a
buy them.
date in 2072 that they will?
Let me do some mental math. Carry the 3, divide by 6,
Yeah, mhm.
multiply by
Sounds right.
potato.
Yep.
13th of March.
There we go. 13th of March, 2072. You heard it here. When everyone, you know what, we'll throw in a game event. Put in your calendars.
Tecu Salamander growth. Somebody, if the game's still around, somebody's going to have to deal with that. Somebody's going to raise that we said this.
Yeah, when
I feel like I've created a problem.
when we're hosting this stream from the old age people's home,
Yeah.
as JMods,
Yeah, I
we
can't
will
wait.
we will throw a party. We'll
Yeah.
throw a big party of the Teku's big grow up grow up day.
Yeah.
All right, only one deadfall at a time feels too slow. Can we increase this? I'm just gonna say out the front, this isn't a Hunter Guild question, and I think there has been a lot of questions surrounding Hunter in general, and maybe has been highlighted more with the introduction of the Hunter Guild. So this isn't Hunter Guild specific, but I think it's probably worth talking about.
Yeah.
Because it is, I can see the frustration.
It's good feedback. Listen, I think the problem is that the Hunters Guild did exactly what we wanted. It reconnected people with all of these like old training methods. And then everyone did the training methods and were like, wow, these training methods need some love. They are so old. And that's true. So, you know, keep the feedback coming and we'll look into making them better. Deadfall traps one at a time, no idea why that's that way. We can ask the, if we can find them. I don't think they're working here anymore. Hunter was a really ambitious skill at the time that it was made. There was there's so many animations, so many behaviors, so many different things. But it does make it difficult to expand. The code that sort of underlies it is really specific and bespoke. And so, yeah, getting it to be different can be a bit of a struggle. But if you guys want it, if you guys really like Deadfall traps and want to do more of them, we can do that. Or at least we'll discuss doing it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth discussing at the very least. Again, it is part of the quote-unquote spaghetti code that we have,
Yes.
but wouldn't change that for the world. But
Yeah, I believe that code has literally not changed since 2006.
Yeah, even all of this content that you're seeing now has been pre-programmed ahead of time to be implemented slowly, one by one. Really,
Yeah.
we're just the faces of it.
Yeah.
All right, this is probably the biggest question, maybe the most important question we've had on this list. Any chance we can see a capybara pet in the future? And you know what? I'm going to call some players out, actually. I saw some comments yesterday talking about hunting capybaras. What are you doing? Who are you? Where are you at? And why are you wanting to hunt them down? They are adorable. They need to be left alone. Also, I don't think you could hunt down a capybara. They'd take you. They'd take you. They're powerful creatures. All right, so I'm going to say it now. They're not being hunted. Not on my watch, anyway.
Now, the question of whether they get a pet though is different because you don't have to hunt them for the pet. I think a capybara would be an absolute top tier pet. We're talking triple S pet. So we need some aspirational content to lock that behind.
Exactly.
And I'm just gonna say it right now. Colosseum, you think that's hard? Not hard enough for the capybara pet.
Yeah.
You guys are going to need to get way better at the game so that we can start making some harder content and you can get the capybara pet.
Yeah, I know there's hidden lore somewhere that talks about the first champion of the Colosseum. It was the capybara.
Yeah, I've read the lore docs.
Exactly. We've we've read the Bible.
Yeah.
It's in there. It's in the lore Bible. So until you could defeat a capybara in combat, I don't think anyone deserves a capybara pet. So
there you go.
You know, I just see facts in the chat. Yeah, too right. It is facts. All right, let's.
Frog boss. Call him by his name. Cuthbert.
Yeah, if you haven't done the quest, I'm trying to remember the full name of the quest. The labour dispute of the ribbiting labour dispute of
the ribbiting tale of. Something.
The lily pad labour dispute, I think, is the full title.
Little bit.
There we go. Ribbit and tale of a lily pad labour dispute. Do it. Do not spacebar it. Read the quest. It is fantastic. Like, I don't think you can get much more old school than
a little bit of
quest.
dev lore as well. I'm pretty sure we can't have a quest name that is a single letter longer than that. I can't confirm that for sure, but I'm pretty sure the reason it is exactly that length is because it cannot be longer.
So you telling me we can't have the ribbiting... Oh wait, no, I can't scroll up on this chat.
Oh, number 2.
Yeah, number 2.
That's a problem. Yeah. That is actually a problem. We can't put a 2 on the end. We would have to modify the interface.
Yeah, I also saw some posts about teaming up the penguins and the frogs at some point for a bigger storyline. Yeah. You know, so... Go and do the quest, honestly, it's fantastic. I can't stress that enough. It was such a nice little surprise we could add in there.
Yeah.
I believe it was modded. I'm pretty sure it
Yes,
was
yeah,
Moded
definitely.
that made the quest.
Yep.
So big shout out to Moded there. Cool. All right. Is the bird in Varrock the only way to get to Varlamore? Yes, technically.
Kinda.
When you're first going there, yes, it will be the only way. So go and speak to the is it the guy outside of Varrock?
Yes, yeah,
Yes.
it's east of Varrock. The guy next to a Quetzal, pretty obvious because the Quetzals are pretty colourful, and Varrock is not.
Yes. So once you have entered Varlamore for the first time, you unlock a plethora of other transport methods, including charter ship. You can teleport there, and when you do your 10 rumours to get your Quetzal Whistle, you'll be able to
Yep.
fly over there. So,
There's fairy rings, and there's also, for Camtorum, there are, I think, calcified moths that you get from the mining activity. So there's quite a few ways. Yeah.
the Ribbiting 2 Return of the Croakers is what the...
I'll pass the feedback on.
all right. We've only got like a few more questions to go, right? Should we just
Blitz it?
blitz it? I think so. All right. Am I right in thinking you cannot walk from Kourend to Varlamore? Yes. Yes, you are very correct. There's these voids that take up the map that are like, I want to say like, I don't even know what to call them, like as in terms of a...
They are the fog of the unknown.
Yeah, the Fog of Fate, I want to call it, the Fog of Fate. So the Fog of Fate doesn't want to allow you to walk there, but I imagine once we release more pieces of Varlamore, you will probably be able to walk there in some fashion at some point. Don't hold me to that, but I imagine the way the map works, probably pretty
Sorry,
likely.
I've just seen a question there. Is RuneScape flat? We have our best scientists in-game working on that question, hoping to deliver you an answer in the next 20 years.
Yeah,
give or take.
Maybe by 2072
Maybe
have that.
Yeah, maybe we'll have the answer.
We'll have that answer. All right. The last question we have from our like predetermined list before we answer some chat questions. When can we expect the agility thing? I like the agility thing.
I've been logged out.
Wait.
That's fine.
That's fine. It's fine. We can look. We can see all your lovely characters in game anyway. When can we expect the agility thing to be released, or at least the news post for it? I think I said this to a couple of people online yesterday, but we can't give a concrete date. We wanted to spend some more time working on it to make sure it felt right for the game. It is coming. I just can't give you a date. Hopefully we'll be able to announce soonish what's happening with it. I don't think we're planning to...
I think the thing is, right, is that we've got a lot of content here. We want to make sure it's up to scratch. You've given us so much feedback, and we're going to be acting on everything that we can. And it's just about evaluating, like, you know, we are going to do the agility course. It's just finding a time where everything else feels like it's in the right place and we can move on to it.
Yes. And so whoever put that in chat, the Boneyard Dragon skeleton, yes, that is what where the agility course will be, should I say. I can't imagine that changing, to be fair.
No, don't think so.
Awesome. All right, you know what? Should we try and speed through these chat? We did start a little bit late, so we can speed through.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to?
Let's do it.
All right. Okay.
Any plans to adjust Blood Moon healing? I've seen this a lot. People feel that it is hitting quite hard and healing quite a lot. I am tempted to say, go train defense. This is maybe one of the only reasons in the game to train defense right now, because these bosses do hit hard, and defense does matter a lot. The way that the hits work, we explored this in a blog. If the first hit misses, the second and third hit miss. If the second hit misses, the third hit automatically misses. So if you have high defense levels, it makes a big impact. That said, if people feel like it's too much and it needs to be toned down, we'll look at it.
Yeah. Again, it's not going to be a case of we have this meeting tomorrow and then everything we decide from there is it. Like, Varlamore's massive. It's probably going to take a few weeks of feedback to go through everything. So just bear that in mind. All right, how do we use the Eagle transport network at the Hunter Guild? Sources make reference to it, but there are no Eagles anywhere in the guild.
I think we discussed this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we did look into this. If you've actually used the Eagle network, you'll notice that in all of the Eagle locations, there are 3 Eagles. You might notice that it's looking a little tight to fit a 4th one. It's a tremendous amount of resources to fit like a fourth eagle in there. We have to like remap the whole area. So when the question is, do we do all of this stuff, or do we do like more significant improvements to Hunter, then we obviously pick the latter. But if people do really like the idea of being able to tie in these niche transport methods, then yeah, sure, we'll discuss it. Again, it's all about getting you guys' feedback and being able to take it back to the team and saying, you know, what do people care the most about? What should we make happen?
I'm seeing people in chat like Eagle Network in the POH and Quetzals on the POH. Maybe.
Who knows? Who knows?
Can't
but
guarantee
really, let
anything.
us know if you care about it, because it is really important that we do not spend like time doing stuff that people don't care about it. So just keep, you know, posting, giving us your feedback. Makes our life easy when it comes to figuring out what we should do next.
Yes, exactly. All right. How do uniques pop up in the Colosseum? For example, will you see what you get if you complete the next wave? I'm pretty sure that is exactly how it works.
Yeah, so if you're on wave 11 and you see a glaive and you've never killed the boss before, not only is the quiver on the line, it's also the glaive. So if you thought Jad hands were bad, prepare for Hera hands. That was bad.
I respect the effort.
I tried.
The delivery.
I tried.
So I will say the glaive.
The glaive.
heart.
Sorry, guys. The Tonalztic.
Yeah, there we go. The soul shakes. I like that. The soul shakes is good. So yeah, you will see everything, and it does mean maybe a little bit more added pressure. But
Sorry, can I quickly pick up that question?
Go for it.
There are hit splats at the end of the Perilous Moons bosses. What do they mean? So this was a little bit of flavor. As you know from the quest, you've got that friendly NPC that is sat in the reward room, helping you throughout the fights. What's happening at the end there is that you've annoyed the bosses enough that they've stopped focusing on all of the other people, and they're coming for you. When they fly into you, that shield hit splat, sort of the flavor is that you're being protected by this NPC as she pulls you out of the arena into safety. So that's why you see like a massive hit splat. It's just flavor, doesn't mean anything.
yeah, you're safe. Don't worry. What happened to the movable terrain in the Fortis Colosseum?
Movable terrain. This was an idea that we were really fond of for a long time, but we just sort of realized that it didn't make things fun. It sounded cool, but it didn't make things fun. And that's not to say that it couldn't be fun in a different piece of content. If we do more wave-based content in the future, we'll definitely explore it again. But when we designed the other monsters, it wasn't fitting in. And at the end of the day, what was most important for the Colosseum is that it was fun. So, you know, we had to sort of kill our darlings, give that thing up, and make sure that we were delivering good content before content that we thought sounded cool.
Yes, indeed. All right. I think we'll do like 2 or 3 more questions because I know we're running a bit over time and I don't want to keep everybody. So, any plans on adding more hunter creatures to the Rumours? We probably will look into it. I imagine I don't know if there will be more creatures with any future expansions we do with Varlamore, but like I said, it's going to be something on our list. You might just have been very unlucky and gotten 5 creatures from that list.
I'm pretty sure the list is a little longer than 5.
I know some of the lists are a bit smaller than others. So maybe if you're on that specific list, it could be that you're just getting a little bit unlucky.
So there's an incentive to train Hunter there. You want better lists? Go train Hunter.
Yes.
In fact, you already are because you're doing the Hunter skill. But, you know.
Yeah, they're sorting it. They're sorting it. So probably be feedback. I know the weighting and everything is already been addressed, but we're gonna keep an eye on just the Hunter's Rumours as a whole because there's been plenty of feedback around it. I kind of like this question. Can you add a one-time fee to the falconry area? I think that's not.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know. It's probably an easier way to add.
Do you have to pay a fee all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that sort of thing. For content that's like new, we like to avoid that. But for old content, like you've paid that fee 1,000,000 times, you don't need to pay it 1,000,001. Just give you a big old cash injection, and that sounds sensible to me.
Exactly. I don't know. Why is the new whistle capped to 5 charges? Because it can be upgraded.
Yes, there is a better whistle that you can get by doing more contracts.
And an even better whistle that you can do by getting, I think it's...
Guys, old school is about progression. If we gave you everything that was good immediately, you wouldn't even be having any fun. The grind is the game. Go and grind the better whistles. You know, if we give you the easy stuff, what's the point anymore? You roll up to the Hunters Guild, an NPC says, "Oi, you over there, here's an amazing whistle. Get out." And you're like, "Great, I never have to come back here." What's the point? Engage in the grind.
Yeah, I mean, I love how the split of responses you get when you go like pure rice mode.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, I think we're gonna wrap up there. I think it's time. This has been a bit of a new setup for us. We're gonna try and do some more in-house streams. What camera am I on? This one? Guess in the middle one. This one. Okay. Yeah. So hopefully we can do some more in-house streams. I like this. Doing this was a chill time. I want to do some more fun streams. Obviously,
Yeah.
honestly, some more like Darakoff ones. They were good. They were good. I can hit the buttons and change the camera. You know, I don't feel like I should have that responsibility, Mod Druid, but thank you. So yeah, I think this has been a good time. I don't know about you, Rice, but I've enjoyed it. Hopefully, chat has enjoyed it. Oh my god, I've done it again. Hopefully, you guys at home watching, lovely individuals, have enjoyed this. So yeah, I think we should probably wrap up.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, awesome.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, agreed. All right, !Varlamore. Varlamore Part 1 is out now. If you couldn't guess, us doing Perilous Moons wasn't a big enough hint. Explore old school, shiny new region packed, feature refreshed quests, some fantastic quests in there, so go and do them all. Skilling methods, PVM encounters, and more. You can check out all of that with that command. !Trailer. We teamed up with the fantastic Falco to make a beautiful cinematic trailer to get you super hyped for Varlamore. So go and check that out with !Trailer. And that's not the only video we did. We have another video with a fantastic Jeoparite that takes you through everything you need to know about Varlamore. Just a note, if you do watch the video, it is 10 rumours, not 5, okay? 10 rumours for your whistle, just to make that clear. So go and watch that video, it's fantastic. Jeoparite's delivery is insanely good. Like, I think we'll have to get him back to do some more at some point.
For sure. Crisp voice.
Very crisp voice, very relaxing. And finally, Poll 81. Poll 81 closes tomorrow. Make sure to have your say by then. You can check out the blog for a set of proposals aimed at reducing common frustrations with the Mage training arena. So you can find out about all of that and more with Poll 81. That is it. I think we're wrapped up. Mod Rice, any final words?
I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's been a big long week for all of us.
A great week. I'm so thank you guys for being an awesome community, playing all the content. It's so lovely, but yeah, I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna echo that point. I think I echoed it in some comments yesterday. Thank you all just for being just amazing. Like, it makes our jobs feel so fantastic just seeing you all enjoying the content and all the feedback as well. Like, honestly, especially as a CM, all the feedback you've been given is fantastic. So please keep at it.
Yeah, and on the dev side, it's great. It makes it easier to know what to focus on. So we love it when you're vocal.
Yeah. So please continue to be the wonderful community that we know and love you to be. And on that note, I think we will finish up here. I've been your host, Mod Sarnie, and I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. And we will see you next week, I imagine, for a stream. Not sure what it is yet, but we'll probably be there. So yeah, we'll see you then.
Bye-bye.